let's see about the stack. What this stack is one of the abstract data type. What this abstract data type means, it mentions what operations to be performed but not how these operations will be performed or implemented. It says only what operations you have to do, not how they are implemented. For example, if the operation is push, it says the operation is push, but it doesn't tell what, in order to do the push operation, what are the steps we have to take. That is nothing but the abstract data type. Then the stack is implemented, or the stack is also known as, it is based on the technique that is LIFO, last in first out. It means last in first out. Then it is one of the real world example where we apply last in first out. That is deck of cards, or the plates placed one by one, or your some more examples you can see in a real world. That is, it is based on the last in first out. It is also said as first in last out. Whatever you have interacted, it is represented, the stack is represented like this. Here, where you are going to insert the elements from the one end and you have to delete the elements from the same end. This is what the representation of the stack. Then in the stack, what this it means, the stack is also, we can say the definition like this: stack is a linear data structure where the elements are inserted from one end and deleted from that same end. That end is known as, this end is pointed as a top. That end is known as nothing but the top, where you can insert and where you can delete. Then first, at the initial stage, the top is holding the value. The top is nothing but the value -1. If you want to insert the value, you have to increment the top. If you want like this, I want to insert the value 1 here. Here I have the values like 1, 2 and 3, 4. I have to insert the value into the stack. Initially the top is -1. I know that I have to insert. In order to insert the value 1 into the stack, first I want to increment the top. Here the top is initially holding the value -1. If I add the 1, it becomes the value 0. You know that the array index is going to start with the value at the point 0. You have to insert, that is the top value 0. Then you have to insert the value 1. Again, if you want to insert the value 2, what you have to do? You have to increment the top first and insert the value 2. Now the top is holding this one. Again, if you want to insert the value 3, you have to increment the value of the top and insert the 3. If you want to insert the 4, you have to increment the value of the top, that is 4. Then the question arises, how many values I have to insert? At that time, we already know that we are implementing the stack with the help of the array. We know that int a equal to 5. It means here we are adding only the 5 elements, right? The array is a fixed size, right? Here the 5 means you have to insert, we have to take only 5 elements. Same thing in the stack, what we will do means, we will include hash define. That is, here we have to write max size, or you can write anything else. Max size, I will mention here 5. It means we can insert into the stack only the 5 elements. Here we have inserted already the 4. Again I will take another element, that is 5, and I will insert the value here. The top is holding the value. The top is incremented and top is holding the value 5.